Right, yes, I'm going to be from MYBET.AFRICA TV. Me dey Vincent. Money man atnase, ya atnase say no sports arena. Na ye dey bra kudi mo sem ya boa no won performance so any efisem na ye dey ba. Ye be remu na money man enra fireman list of bet ne boy. Ya mamo back to back. Me dey kan catch mo say who join it sports arena page no. E wo Telegram any TikTok baby every day daily chops na e dey obenye biedi. Nti now no yamamo another victory and no some victory and ne yamamo crucial odds I will be try every weekend no was also the weekend bets na you be say posting no and then in some be na you bet na say you be transfer updates and then Erling Haaland was extending the contract 9 years 2034 and Haaland the contract on Manchester City everybody and also the message can say area defenders are more proof for players so mujis ka kesi pa we ask no Haaland so 8 million the money Haaland edge no obia NG says can be in the history of the Premier League be remunerated in some about Omar Mamouche medical they want to buy the striker and they here a lot of reinforcement of team no Chelsea send seminal and they Omar Fred Chaloba no in seminal send ekwakosi are Chelsea going to buy a new striker nkuku deal no car no sign bet tum who join so e dey bia who try list there 20 no try media 20 no try money man so there 20 e dey ukofia odi beko show no air live or DJ Kokoslim on Facebook MYBET.AFRICA TV on YouTube and MYBET.AFRICA online radio no show no air live for my list of mensa bet na nra ye difference kanu
interest here no Al Hilal Riyadh on Al Fateh enable Al Hilal Riyadh to score 2 Al Masri Club any Man United and Southampton. Man United win. Herriven any Quick Boys over 1.5. And Real Madrid any Celta Vigo Real Madrid to score 2 goals. Interest here no. Al Hilal Riyadh to score 2. Al Masri Club any Faku FC Nebo.
Alright, nti eno no eye code and I bet I know fireman list o MI in the first ka na nya good kra mze nra boys from Sas in it was very unfortunate say not from 82nd minute we lead to the Roma I mean ya bet tika no na fe e ko short time was some be 2 goals I mean it's sometimes on tia but I mean it is what it is but no games will be now cause United I mean Amad Diallo being the first African player to score a hat-trick for Manchester United. I mean Amad transition and I say in the form so far no say no see who ko you Amad under Eric Ten Hag na niema enkoye man unonya bi krambo but I mean within the shortest a period of time Amad aba bedan a different player a different player kra and no on a rescue omo no Brighton
kwan se bet na e ba betwa no do say do baby am yanka say do baby asuntimi ye den ni akwa kofa selections bi asay no but my bet say wasumpo ye den kofa selections bi say na opeso di sika kakra so wasen senior the next weekend e be rem no unsu betimi nya kakra e dey den etwa bet nti information on my bet dey mind say omo ye aka bonus campaign bebriwa aka bonus ne kire say ultra bet wo my bet no bonus accumulate to say be right selections of 5 or more aircon bonus will be accumulate biano ema o bet ni mu yedu na potential winning news why kese into obi o ho we twa bet e betting platform be 100 odds no 2500% in bonuses wo aka bonus pay into wait me the cash back ni be here 1.30 on your minimum selection into be alcohol you win Chelsea win be make sure say odds no at least any 1.30 euro o selection say them kind aka bonus no person will qualify at least 5 selections of more na say pick into enko pick 2 teams 3 teams there's a bonus ni kwesha into from 5 oko 5 6 akopim 30 40 who qualify for this campaign kai say odds at least 1.30 say offer and 5 selections as they submit ya mo verify ya crewing account ni bekwa kutob so ni my bet dida on be send you message amu say ampa o cashback na den aba into this weekend share we usapu musuo na call MYBET.AFRICA yes selections of 5 or more with a minimum odds of aka bonus cashback campaign near my bet at the amount. Now, me GD servicing so ushe uko other betting platform. How to me share bet ana team back wa say no me you me ni kwa amount. But ade back wa my bet for the abe ade back wa edi enije ba ye pa because oti wono a share bet na team back wa say na ya but the mo enije ba ne say ya sama uska bi so ujiska we na sanfa ye den sanfa ye bibibium. I think investor BOT mbia in draw boy from the first half to the 80th minute, and I mean can say from the first half to the 75th minute coach changes coach bia share ball ne beka se kai Ghana will play a bi pa e wo kama adi nsu de mana mu se ndua wo hwe ade a ode ye Leni Euro e wo sa particular game any Man United defenders ni na from Leni to the late to Martinez as a Black Stars, yetimi hwe player yi because in draw he was the best player on the pitch. Apart from say Amad Diallo, etimi share hat-trick utimi winning man of the match Nka game ne ended 1-0 to Southampton I think Kamaldeen would have won the man of the match. In draw ushe performance Kamaldeen put up in this game with his dribbling, with his two changes esanka oyi Okechukwu Efrimu and the striker when the game was 1-1 into Okechukwu no the striker by meaning say in free hono na afedie omo no mo bo as a double pivot ni na we yi omo and we introducing new players who are not more of a CM and a center midfielder players in that role to try and catch up the game because no feel say omo bobo no in the first 70 minutes now you have created the chances by going back into say na United at no yeah more pressure and fanya then enya the second goal which was totally wrong. Now the best defender in Bednarek no good, a leader trying to form Brighton, but Brighton in minimum say omo form ne dey pay kakra but form ne dey pay no only team about pick this win aboam because Brighton over the last games or draw against Brentford, draw against Villa, draw against Arsenal. Every team be share your friend is saying Norwich ever the FA Cup as I'm picking to say Brighton a picky good form. I think going forward the web this game wasn't any exciting game. The interesting game ni kwa na Brighton for ever into the game boy. Player na me expecting here then Emma Wobeck returning into the game because Wobeck a free injury but I think this game went well with Copa the whole game ago soon in Madrid hanko for year papa because Madrid in a game in the first half Mbappe share goal omoba second half within 3 minutes that Vinicius best Real Madrid a kappa then going forward fans ni engine ho in send me koso no one yellow kia in the next games obebono eso timi pick the your friend is saying top position ewo de La Liga no so me ntima anya sa no ntimi win league na ndra me boss so say the Champions League ni so a obono position o da na nye sisi am wa beda playoffs ni so enim say akesifo ni na ba begu playoffs so ti one yellow kina o next round ko share Manchester City ne Wama Haaland we are Haaland about my defend the bench. He has good players but also who say you be use them game in game out investor be or call against or call that game never call full-time win for Real Madrid at NTM ANC in that particular game.
Yes, no NTM ANC or that particular no money man summer or non so ediaba no given right now your baba share transfers anymore for almost the next 30 minutes then na the last 30 minutes of the show no the akoba my medical carries my bet and the parents, the mother, the grandfather for all the betting platforms into the enyamina American sasemi anytime be maka but also my 18 nations prophet na 80 asema wakan because medical can say obi e kan bet asema money man be my bet asema no kan
yes
esi so na ukọ kutwa bet so kwa mimi wa na bia enyama bet kwa na kwa kutwa kra ukọ ya no de but so mi kwa kutwa my bet it tells you say omune the game changer almost 30 pace na adesire a join it yenti asema nations prophetica na yembetua jumade ni so
honorable atopos only for part of wadawruma and some say be say wadawruma e-levy betting tax and taxes be a Ghana for a small on a drink and say
Antonin Kinski, Tottenham Hotspur. These are the players I'm remove. I mean, Erling Haaland, money man. Did you see Haaland extending his contract and maybe planning to end the career at Manchester City? I mean, it looks as if that how because of clause in the contract with the money he is making. I mean, the last time we played BG Stars Kakesesa was Ronaldo when Oba United. Erling Haaland. And a transfer him na share other transfer
na Man United edinichi class be edinichi but ye name say owura we work on the creachi Mino Raila ne your friend say ni agent or try say be put up things in place aboama Haaland etiminya a suitable club ebeboa no nti okọ Dortmund free Dortmund no ba Manchester City at a lower fee and no be expected but utimi then etimi ye no utimi ba the Manchester City team no oba Man City they've been rumored have no him say me ko Manchester City no me ne player friend no Erling Haaland ene ye den ene ekwa akobo ball ewo ho me ko Manchester City no Haaland wo hoyi me ye defender and me ye midfielder minim so player we be she goals amaya me etimi win more trophies. Yes in team putting a player on a long contract benefits no eba for the club, benefits and so eba for the player because you'll be able to have a stay Liverpool, Salah, Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold send your contract extension. Emma now the whole conversation about Liverpool performance the club be based on them. Obi edium won come on daben on be renewal contract then because so putting a player on a longer contract a benefit to the club. It invites more with friends and players to come and join he's staying at Manchester City for a longer time now. Or better than he would be able to terminate with my friends saying torment them as he always do. I think Haaland they signed him Manchester City. There was a similar video or a similar concept. They do baby player friend Noble of West Ham. So I think Baba tormentium. But I think in his Man City career and with Imaji Bibia as a player so waji the Champions League, waji the Premier League, waji other trophies are a later so I think now it's just for him to make good name for himself. Senior in the next seasons to come, no bit magic Ballon d'Or Manchester City. I think EPL in general so Baba the KCM because now no Rodri Timaji Ballon d'Or. If Haaland is with me and who's with me Ballon d'Or, I mean now the EPL is trying to get into the Ballon d'Or conversations at Ebeboa Amanyama Atutoye competition.
Yeah, with me, I think that Mr. Smart's move in Manchester City for Iron because looking at the European markets right now, getting a striker like Erling Haaland is very difficult. And you see, teams like Madrid and Barcelona, some of the teams are when these players they make sure that they have to play some of these teams and some of them retire, and it was being speculated say Haaland might end up playing in Madrid with Mbappe and Vinicius. I mean he's been long overdue, and you see I feel like Erling Haaland, I mean he's a great player. These are some of the incredible goal scoring starter Haaland since Ostatisi kind was the Salzburg or Bayer Dortmund. I mean he's been doing incredible stuff. Some of the records are Ronaldo Mo and in terms of goal scoring in football history. I mean he's breaky and he's getting closer to some of the records. You see, Haaland was scoring ratio of almost a goal in a game in the Premier League. So Akwakwe say we check Haaland games and in the goals Akwakwe say ne goal ratio no a game be a Haaland man one goal. That is a striker. I'm hoping say Nicolas Jackson beat my wife because over 91 minutes per goal, and in Champions League or 92 minutes per goal in the FA Cup or average a good 52 goals in all competitions, and I mean the rate of goal was every 79 minutes. The short conversion rate was I think was almost 28%, 28.7%, and I think another goal scoring record I had 8 minutes per game, and I think say or slipping this season to in every goal 180 minutes with 22 goals so far. And so this season Haaland about 28 games in all competitions and I watched 28 goals so far. I mean it tells you how prolific he is. I mean Ucheki the Premier League scorers now the list now or that's on number 61, and you see Aban saying let's compare the one leading the Premier League top scoring chart na if I compare Erling Haaland there no Alan Shearer was 260 goals. Erling Haaland was 79 goals in 87 games at Manchester City or in the Premier League. Alan Shearer was 441 goals. Saying Erling Haaland, but you see the amount of money Haaland edge whilst playing in the top flight league this season, mind blowing. And you see City for no, it looks like they are also going to do the strategy na Chelsea for So you check Chelsea players are. Chelsea are signing on this season. We check your contract in Cole Palmer 2023, Nicolas Jackson 2023, Enzo Fernandez 2032, Philip Jorgensen 2031. Chelsea players no master or more recently now contract João Felix 2031. All these players, Bruno Lavia, Noni Madueke, Benoit Badiashile, Robert Sanchez. And you see, Akwakoya there from next summer going, you see a lot of and no more or release close from next season on the team to have a trigger. But right now, year frame. Ama latter stage on the team best by a trigger and tin and conquer say Madakako Tabriska say £200 million or Rabbi Fahalan engagement. Sa clause is nina or my yinina so the idea. Eddie Efriman is something that is going to help Manchester City right now. Umama Mushaba also contract to Ebira 2030. They are going to sign Kushinov and all these players are every money United. So with me, I think that it's an incredible contract extension. If it feels like a new signing to me, because whatever City for it, because losing a player like Erling Haaland, and Premier League defenders na money, because knowing that Haaland so see the fights, see the battles are on all these defenders I feel like it's going to be an incredible business for Manchester City and for Erling Haaland. So committing the future to Manchester City for the next 9 years. Papa a former player and the club we was supported from the club. So it's one of those things. So I think that one of the good deals. But a lot of transfers and so okay,
Vicent, Sisiano in summer can say Chelsea this additions are meaning say Mikhailo Modric Ninsen Semna Kwaku Sisian and Chelsea who be obi and until no person more improvising them some bit me the because it was a Man United he didn't come. Say between Garnacho and Kobimenu, they will try to sell one of them or even both of them. It's a good offer bar because they are looking at say bringing in pure profit to try and get him more players. Who's a Man United? Your friend is a legend. Be beautiful. Says we have friends say pure GMO for sebi nkwasi asema eboa ma clubs need to me more homegrown players ni because of more club na say
does it might be very possible than Alejandro Garnacho because you see right now one thing is that the Premier League players they don't want to send their homegrown players to their rivals, especially what you see between Cole Palmer City and Chelsea. No?
Yes,
and it looks likely say Jimmy Gittins might end up coming to Chelsea. Then Chelsea will have Christopher Nkunku too.
But with Renato Vega we na say about because say as say and say multiple fans need ejina ne so ama say movie ni kwe free ni mu. But with Gittins and Garnacho, I think both are quality players.
Yeah,
high potentials. They can bring a whole lot into this Chelsea team. Any Chelsea. Man United and Chelsea, they have a good relationship.
Yeah.
Especially players moving from Chelsea to Man United. Yehu Bebre, Matic, Yehu, the friend is a Matamuna moving from Chelsea to Man United. Even recently, Yehu Messi Mount. So I think that connection, Jadon Sancho, so free Man United, echo the other side. And I think with this relationship, maybe there can be a move if the Chelsea offer BB, Papa, Emma Man United. But I don't think, say, Man United between Garnacho and Kobimenu, they would sell both. Maybe they would sell one.
Yeah. Because
of the pure profit or mope the players for Fabim. But young age, a very good ocean potentials it was good. But that time Nana Lewandowski was into the same as tell the Omuja and Kwame Nifio Ekuchinchin alone Nana Omuja tells Kwame Kwa after 3-4 years, meaning there's a hurricane. If you are, they have to spend another 100 million or 150 million for another striker. One look and maybe tells performance no club or Bekona Kosho. Now if there is a mutual Musanko Tuya 150 100 million for that same player. And no na in Nkunku so deal to Bayern Munich Astor kakra because since Bayern Munich Chelsea package or more
English. And reporting she said Bayern for so a check a condition of Borussia Dortmund player no, and Dortmund for set a price tag of around 70 to 80 million euros for almost 20-year-old no, who is also interested in the Premier League club. So Gittins Nankasa there, he wants to move to the Premier League.
Okay,
but right now,
yes,
he wants to move to the Premier League. But right now, Bayern for Eddie Akose, they need the guy. But Dortmund for they charge 70 to 80 million pounds. We are already Rabefanoko. So reports this is a buyer any Borussia Dortmund for no. I must start to modin come on. But the players' interest no, say obeko. But one thing is say Dortmund for any plan be say on in January. So if you are able to raise that amount they need, I must be to the for another they are called Mourinho so open Milan screener. Former AC Milan your friends say former Inter Milan defender no Milan screener any Brantan the Pavlovic on defender so say kan Emma AC Milan Fenerbahce for and so okay the door so medical Jean Felix the medical say AC Milan for air plan say o me make him agreed and Shana Brantan the Alexander Isak Newcastle for appeal to omo team no likely say omena Brantan so negotiate and say Chebia Haaland contract extension about so Newcastle also trying say ometimi ama at me afa Brantan Frankfurt any Matistel for agent in Kasa Frankfurt wanna make an offer for Matistel alone because player no doesn't want to leave Bayern unless a good offer ever in January. So if Matistel Ghana Premier League untimi embo kotoko ND Infimu Samson a former Adriana Fosso are completed the signing of former Dreams FC and the Karela midfielder Branton and the Maxwell Actor 2.5 years deal and a Maxwell Actor so and so assigning Adriana who check the summer the winter transfer window January transfer window Adriana sign players be na SN team bia and Adriana for a sign party fine midfielder Emmanuel Party BA United, former BA United midfielder Emmanuel Party, Adriana Fosso, etimi assign Sarbenton, Adriana Fosso, Sangasa may come as me. Transfer your money spend this go. Almost see you journalist Atapoku.
Tell him say weekend no MYBET.AFRICA I'll be try bet one SLCO because I'm normal be I don't think say betting platform be Ghana ha or more chance say be debate or mother. MYBET or more aka bonus or more cashback. Or more partial cash out or more full cash out or more be beer so be 5 coins so edi bet now weekend we games question no ene share Frankfurt and Dortmund airbo now Dortmund free break in by as a team no call back to factory reset because of free break by any 2 games our boni na we lose 3-2 against Bayern Leverkusen and a hoising care for be an impossible with the Rossi but rumor actually say omunyama koya omitima pick form in their last 5 games in and boss with 3 wins 2 draws. Genoa and so actually said they are doing well in the Italian Serie A. In their last 5 games no after Napoli share no omitimi apiki a win against Empoli as and pick a win against Parma. Game will be a difficult game. Italian league mostly are goes in time beam into MYBET.AFRICA this particular game pure hu either say Roma to win or Roma win or draw so you likely say ebebo this particular game. You EPL games ever so this weekend. You name him say Chelsea ebebo Monday but in some so ne say almost either players be bit my doubt for that particular game. Players be take Palmer ebi as a game no intimimbo Lavia intimimbo and na player minimum stake any 50 cedis sika would be bet na any at least 50 cedis or more below 50 cedis I won't qualify in can me wa metra 50 cedis edi ade we ni echi senya say one team SM better meti my day meti me enya sika kakra ewo ho edi Vincent mamenko ene games MYBET.AFRICA MYBET.AFRICA na so ohwe ene matches wo everyone say ene Friday matches wo sa but ene matches wo pa uko Portugal match wo uko your friend is saying Turkey match wo Italy France nini na wo na ene me Galatasaray in their last games so muba
say that my bet for now go near mu say on pesa at least obi and
yes inti no say wa ma weni anya din a ebe fa akon afi de bedu bebi no ubeba na ot ni mu akofem ba my bet de o ma hye mbo say ot de ya de o mu ntan for mo nsanka o mo pese obe discount kona ko discount inti me player special ene and ochina games ebe koso no enie nti uti atie ni ye na wonso fa so ekoye wo selections Arsenal any Aston Villa bebo player friend Morgan Rogers say case player obo short in a game Aston Villa pa uyu John Duran feel on the next player type bo short to Aston Villa team nti in this game me ko Morgan Rogers say obebo total shot we nya shot on target to total shot of 1.5 so obebo shot mienu or more Feno we Alex Iwobi who am team no on the box shot here on the tie she goes on also shot on target 0.5 ewa ha na Leganes any Atletico Griezmann shot on target 0.5 so bebo shot baako in this game now the debate to Man United any Brighton Bruno Fernandes and also shot on target 1.5 ewa ha now selections we are my Osha 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
okay
now ushe odds here 8 selections we am me Vincent ebe won odds a tie bet which is 291 odds 291 odds na udi 20 cd etu echi a only nam 5000 asem it is a utie me a try be player specials no weekend we win na won so bet a ode man for ene na afidie ya ba behwe o de no it will list to bet our select who say list to a man back to back win and winning nkofo yanka nke ambo list to bet na ene dia nke bia ahwefo ne yan beko
yes ntokwa mo ne beko dia
omo hwe say the third one etimi aba na list to bet no Galatasaray game omo bo ene wakose Galatasaray be 2 goals Monaco ni any Montpellier game no or say over 2.5 in that particular game Frankfurt any Dortmund na say anase 2 or more goals ever in that particular game into become MYBET.AFRICA our option your friend a chance mix say away to win or over 2.5 in that game the next game of fire AS Roma any
mintaso ne timani din so far medical bo Karabakh FK and I'm about timani din so the next game Roma and Genoa Roma home there didn't say I mean Emubeya Yintino Roma game no Sarai straight win and over 1.5 for Galatasaray Benfica straight win and a Timani din Timani din Gala double chance straight win and over 1.5
Liverpool so form at the pick especially so Osha in their last 3 games on my bono apart from their FA Cup game on my boy their last 3 games Liverpool bo 2-2 elusu 1-0 against Spurs ewo your friend is saying EFL and son of a PK the 4-0 ewo FA Cup no be ball draw against Nottingham Forest Liverpool mostly no so obviously Brentford score line no ewo suru ye papa in their last 3 meetings o Mesiano omo average at least 4 goals in a game. It is come MYBET.AFRICA we a game bia obetima call over 2.5 ewo Liverpool to win and so good because Brentford ebo home me the count has said they are the team ewo Premier League no or ka say home fixture ba ko so ohwe ne 3 ewo Napoli home this season no say share no sambo ne 3 biom ewo Napoli home it is ohwe Atlanta Napoli so ko ekosra na ono so kohye no it is utia who say we ko we home we take advantage winning but one thing I make a true bia is a fixture we those Italian league na time for goals in baba fixture we a fixture bia a tied goals ba in their last 5 they've averaged at least 3 goals per game into 2-1 goals na pe baby fa so 1.5 2.5 likely say ebebo in this particular game yenhwe the Spanish La Liga games kakra ebeko so Atletico any Leganes no me the dark horse in the friend is saying the La Liga no me share kesefo na no me choma ho odin say ebebo Barca enso beko Getafe as o hwe Barcelona in 2025 o match say yes o ma from Ntuma Pefra ama in 2025 they've won all their games maybe they can go in and challenge in the La Liga with Atletico or two kwan eko Getafe dia otimi ko wini ewo ho intino in his last 4 visits to Getafe asem wo bi tie untie ni in his last 4 visits to Getafe omabo draw 0-0 draw nko miensa 0-0 draw miensa ena Getafe ehye no 1-0 last time Barcelona win was in 2019 intino o kotwa beta hwesa start we na but me Chelsea Barcelona se sia no apom ntuma pay for asena medi kan they would go and win and score
a huge game. Also Newcastle, so omo winning this game omo got 10 games consecutive games winning streak a club record that they want to do it, but I mean them up for no a team they have a very good team. We check your attack to Newcastle attacker Abraham there Alexa is like the most informed player and on the bed just the 4th player in the division history Obetima share 8 successive matches after scoring goals saying so Osanso go against Bournemouth about 9 games it's going to be an interesting game. But looking at the league table, any Newcastle I mean in a rain form, in fact despite the fact that Newcastle are winning 5 games and 8 games at once, Bournemouth so in the last 5